Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Paul, aka Modern Reefer, and today let's take a look at my lights. Alright, so this is the light setup that I just got configured, and I just got them finished. It did take me some time, but it was well worth the wait. Basically what I have here are two Atlantic V4s, Gen 2s, and then I have them paired up with two of the new OR2 Blue Plus light bars. And these two light bars are 48 inches long. Okay, this is the Blue Plus version, and this is the Gen 2 version, so to speak. So with this new version, they look a little bit different, and they got this little black plexiglass on the front, on top of the lens here. So it gives it a nice look, and it matches the Atlantic. But yeah, I had to get this custom made for me, at least a bracket. These rails are from the AI rails. So they were the 6-footer, and they were cut down to 54 inches. And then I had holes drilled on top so that I can put in the, that is the hanger piece that came off of the Orphic. And so the Orphic, I had to put in new screws in the Orphic so that they can slide into this rail here, so that I can mount them. And then I had some brackets made to be able to hold the light bars on both sides. All right. So far, they are pretty nice. Lighting is nice and great. One of the drawbacks, though, that I've noticed already with the Orphic light bars, that the lighting itself is not fan cooled, but there's not a problem there. What I noticed though is that these power supply gets fairly hot. I've had it on yesterday for about 2 hours, and they were extremely hot. And I left it here, and it looks like they were almost melting into this plastic piece here. But they were extremely hot, so that's something I'll have to consider when I'm creating the cabinet to house all the electronics. I'm probably going to have a fan in there and monitor the temperature, just to make sure that these guys aren't getting excessively too hot. So there it is again. 48-inch light bars, 54-inch rails, and I had it cut to that length so that I can mount them on top on my studs, because they were about 54 inches apart. Those are just simple brackets, L brackets that I used on top, but these hanging kits were actually the hanging kits that came with the Orphics. So I just reused the ones that it came with. The ends here, you notice there's two screws there at the end, and I was going to just use the bracket that it came with for the AIs and then modify them. So these are the brackets that it came with, and I was just going to cut them to length. This is actually a shorter one, but it came with two sets, right? It came with the longer ones and the shorter ones, and I was going to cut the longer ones to size, so that way it would look somewhat cleaner if I put that there. So I have to work this out, figure out how I can cut it and mount it to make it look somewhat half decent. All right, so I did another video of light power readings from the light bar here, the OR2, and I'll share that link below. But I will take another light bar meeting, a power meeting, once I get the tank in. But for now, they actually look pretty half decent. So let me just turn them on for you. All right, so these are the lights turned on. So there's no controllers, but I've been talking to Orphic, and from what they're telling me, it looks like they're gonna make a controller for these two lights, and they will be coming out soon. So I hope to be able to put the controls in use so that I can get the ramp up and ramp down. But for now, these are just on and off, and you probably have to control it with your apex to turn them on and turn them off. But for now, I'm just going to use it as a supplement for probably 6 hours throughout the day. And then they'll turn off after the 6 hours, and then it'll be solely on the Atlantics for the ramp down. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, or if you want me to do a specific video. But this is what I have so far for my setup. Just simple, fabrication here. I had a local guy help me out, but yeah, this is just a very simple. Didn't want anything fancy, didn't want any wood up here, so this is just something nice and simple so that I can hang them up and get this light project finished so that I can start working on the fish tank and the plumbing. And then once that is done, then we can get the tank wet. But anyways, this is what I have so far. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down at the comment section below. And if you want to join me in this journey of mine with this new Red Sea Reefer 625 XXL setup, feel free to subscribe, and then hopefully you'll be able to catch my new videos that will be coming out soon. So again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Happy reefing, and I'll see you guys next time.